welcome to Mystic Moonstone's weekly angel card reading. Oh, it's such a dark day today, but I've got the lights on, so hopefully it's not too dark in this video. Let's have a look. I'll definitely have to be the hothouse plant underneath my lamp later on. The first card we have is Archangel Ariel and Spread Your Wings. This card is saying, do not hold back. Now is the time. It's a time to soar. It's a time you can do this. It's a time for you to find your wings. Archangel Ariel, she's known as the angel of courage and confidence. So if you're feeling like you're ready to take that first flight into whatever it is, whether it's something to do with your career path, to do with romance, doesn't necessarily mean just travel, this card. A lot of people think, oh, it's wings, so it's like I'm going off somewhere. But no, it's about your personal, think of yourself as a fledgling. And think of yourself on the ledge, and you're on the ledge of something, and you just need the courage. So Archangel Ariel, she's not quite like Archangel Metatron, who'd come and give you a nudge off that cliff, but she's saying to you, have the confidence, have the courage to flex your own wings, and to know that they will carry you. And not only will they carry you, but they will soar you to where you want to be. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm just going to get another card. I want to be in the sunshine. No, I suppose really we should enjoy every season for what it is. And then just to tease me, there's a picture of somebody by the sea. Okay, all right, I get the drift. The card is the card of emotions. So, maybe your wings, maybe your courage, maybe your confidence is all tied with that and how you're feeling. And quite often, the perspective we have on things actually changes our emotions. And, sometimes one of the things I've been practicing is when I meditate, I've just smiled. And that sounds really, really strange, but I've got my lips nice and relaxed and everything's relaxed and all soft and melty. And then I'll just allow myself to smile. I don't mean a big grin, I mean just a... And if you close your eyes when you smile, you actually feel it. And you feel it like a radiance actually lighting you from within. So then I've found when I'm kind of going through life and I have stressful moments, I just smile. And again, not a big goofy grin, just like a serene smile, I suppose you could call it. And it's not about looking in the mirror and seeing it so much. It's about feeling it on the inside. And when you feel that smile on the inside, it just lifts you. It lifts your brain. It lifts everything. So, so just have a go at that and just see if by moderating your own emotions, obviously if things are going wrong around you, you have to acknowledge that. But then think about, how am I responding to it? Take it into your heart space and see if you can respond to it, maybe with a little love for yourself instead of berating yourself because of how decisions you've taken. Actually with a little inner wisdom, thinking, well, maybe this has been brought in for me to learn something, and then smile. Okay, and I guarantee you will start to feel better and you will start to have the courage and the confidence to use your wings. Okay, where am I going? I'm going to go to these ones next. I love it when I'm at my desk because actually it's not my desk, it's a table that I work my desk over there, and I have this lovely little table and sofa over here. Eventually I will get my office decorated, I've been saying that. Okay, we have Archangel Azrael, who comes in as the angel of something ending, but can also come in as a spiritual counsellor. And we have completion. And this card is really positive out of all the Archangel Azrael cards because there's a lovely gold star on there. So it's like you are going to complete something. And the word completion itself is really positive. Okay, we don't think of something... I can't think of any... The only thing I can think of that maybe is negative connected with the word completion would be divorce. But even then, if you've chosen that path, it's far better to be at the end of it than at the middle of it. So completion is a positive word. No matter what way you look about it, you've reached a goal, you've achieved something, you've got to the end of something is now behind you and you can look forward. Okay, so let's see, I'm going to go with these ones. I'm just looking what cards I've got around me. collaborative dreaming. I did say it right the first time, I think. There we are. I love this card. This is about connecting with your guides. It's about connecting with your ancestors, and it's about connecting with those still to come. It's about connecting with the universe, and it's about letting all that wisdom in. And if you think about it, I said about Archangel Azrael also being a spiritual counselor, and quite often we get this counseling from the universe by listening to the ancestors, listening to our spirit guides, just listening to what's outside of you. And in order to do that, you have to go quiet and you have to go into you. Okay, so what I mean by that is just allow yourself some quiet time, some meditation for the answers to flow in. Okay, so I feel this week is going to be about answers coming in, but maybe not answers coming in like an active way, but more in a way that helps you to get your emotions around something, to get your head around something, and to sort of be able to plan and strategize what your next steps are going to be. Okay, where am I going? I'll go back to these ones, and then I might use a little deck that I don't use that often. I keep looking at it and I think, yeah, I could do that for the influence, but I don't know. We have clairaudience. Now, isn't that interesting? Because look how tatty my cards are. I've used these for so many years and I won't change them. They're like old friends. Okay, so if you see there, you've got clairaudience. Okay, Archangel Zadkiel. Now, it's interesting because we've been talking about emotions, and Archangel Zadkiel is the angel of emotional healing. Okay, and it's saying notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind and from other people. But, I don't think it's just from other people. I want to say from the universe. I want to say from outside sources, and allowing them to flow into your heart space, because your heart space is full of love. And, there is an intelligence in your heart space, but you have to take it there. And, you can only do that by kind of really kind of zoning in and just kind of being at one with your energy. Okay, I'm going to this deck. It's just a little sort of little deck that I've had for years and I've not really connected, and then just lately I've been using them as influence and I found that I have connected. It's weird that, isn't it, how it happens. Cut cords, Archangel Michael. Okay, so an Archangel Michael's come up as an influence. See, I said they're a strange deck for me, but I really felt like I needed to do it. So maybe for some of you, this card is really, really important. Okay, so Archangel Michael, and it's saying clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. Now, we've just been talking about perspective, emotions, how you feel about things, your responses. Okay, so maybe it's those cords, if we go in a full circle, that are stopping you from finding your wings, that are stopping you from taking that fledgling flight, that are stopping you from jumping off that cliff and not crashing, but actually soaring and being what you're supposed to be and what your soul intended you to be. And that can be in any area of life. So at the end, they're kind of giving you the know-how, shall we say, how to carry on. Call upon Archangel Michael, ask him to cut those cords. I do have to read this card because I said I don't work with it that often, but it's saying to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships. Okay, freeing you from destructive patterns. Now, those past relationships can be working relationships, can be romantic relationships, can be family relationships, but they can equally be your relationship with yourself. That's something to think about. Okay, with that, I'm going to say love and laughter to you all because I'm really aware of the time. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.